Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Long time no see. This is Dre Rollers right here. And I just finished cleaning the loft. It's all scraped up and clean. Look at that. They're all nice. All cockbirds. That's what I said before. They were all cockbirds, so I found 3 hens today. They were young birds though. The ones that I found that they were hens, they were 2024s. So when I put them in here, they were feisty, fighting, and they weren't mature. So maybe that's the reason why I left them in here, because I wasn't sure if they were hens or they were cocks, whatever. So today I double checked, and they were all 3 of them were mated to their respective mates. So what I did was gather them up and put them in the hen section, which is inside there. So over here, I still might have, look, there's 2 almonds up there, look. I gotta look at those over, because maybe one of those is a hen. And we're not breeding yet. No breeding. I'm in the move, the transition to go to I'm moving my pigeons, not my loft, just these pigeons. I'm moving them to a farm in another state. So I'm moving out of here. That's the reason why there's no babies. They're not paired up. Nothing in here is paired up. All cockbirds. And eventually, when I get to my next place, if it's still breeding season, when I get there, because I'm supposed to be moving like maybe by early June. Then I might get around. Other than that, there might not be no breeding this year. Which is okay with me. As long as they're all happy and healthy, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry about that. This is how the loft looks with all these individual cockbirds. Clapping. They're all happy. And over here we have, you know the drill. English short-faced tumbler cells. English short-faced tumbler bullheads. Performance rollers. All bred by yours truly. We also have some helmets in here, short-faced helmets. There goes one right there, that nice red one. Quite a few. There's a dun one over there. A black up there. There's another dun up there. So we have a couple of helmets. Let me see. So far I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have more than enough helmets. I see 6 here. That's pretty good. Look who's there. That's my girl. That's Blondie. Her name is Blondie. Come here, Blondie. All right, let's move on from this session. Let's look at this session. All hen birds. And all these hens are mated to each other. This is some weird crap. So they threw a bunch of eggs out of here. Look at that. There's 2 there, 2 rollers. Look, there's a helmet and a short-faced bullhead mated up. Those are hens. Look, a roller mated to an English long face. Then over there we have another pair. These are all hens. There's no cocks in here, because if there's a cock in here, you'll see him cooing off. Look at that hen right there. She's looking for a mate desperately. You see what happens is, they get mated to the cocks on that side. Look. The cocks are on that side, so they coo to the hens. And these hens are always on point, looking for their cocks. They're on that side. All right, let's go on this side now. cleaned up this loft today. It's been a while since I cleaned it up. It was nice and very easy to clean up. It was all powdery, dry bird poop. Hey, look, another pair of hands up there. Right there's another two. Blondie right there, watch. Come here, Blondie. Here she comes. Don't you fly up. There she is right here. There he is. Nice looking hens in there. Go to this side. This is the side where all the activity's at because the cocks are right there. It's one of my favorite hens. Yellow dun, whatever the hell that is. That bird got two colors. I don't know if it's a yellow, it's a dun, I know it's a mosaic. Look, another pair of hens. English long-faced tumbler made it to a roller hen. Two hens. And look up there. There's a trio up there. There's three hens up there. Two blackbirds and a red one. Little sprinkles. Pair of hens, two blacks. See? These hens are so eager, they're made up. If I drop a cock in there, he'll run through all these hens in no time. As a matter of fact, he might get cardiac arrest from all the sex he's going to be having. For real. Look at that pair up there. English long face with an yellow agate roller. Yes, sir. These hens are thirsty. It's the weather too, look. Look at the beautiful weather we got here. This weather's making all these hens. They are receptive. That's one thing. Let's look at the English long face. Well, we'll be back to those. We got some babies. Let's look at some babies. You say baby, I say babies. They're feeding some babies over there. I know the word is baby, but I like to use the word baby. It goes a nice baby. Golghetto Spanish thief powders. That's that one. The cock is a Cuban thief powder. And the baby is a humongous guy. And they got an egg again. And then over here, we got a pair of Cuban thieves. And these guys got two babies. All right. They got two big babies. As a matter of fact, those babies are already banded. Right now they're feeding them. Let's see if we get a close-up on them. Yeah, those two babies already been banded. So they got feathers and everything. They're pretty big. And then over there, let me see if I can get this one going on. Oh, that baby died. Yep. All right. There's a baby in here that did not make it. I don't know if it was because of it's been cold last night. Last night was real cold. So I don't know if it was the cold that killed them or it was that this pair didn't feed them. So we're gonna inspect the baby right now and see if he's got any milk in his crop. That means he died of hypothermia. If he doesn't have any milk in his crop, that means these guys let this baby die. And the guy that I got these Golghetto Spanish thief powders told me that it's best for me to foster parent them because, look, all right, let's look at this baby. This baby died of hypothermia. Yep. Look, he's got milk. Wait, let's get a closer look at him. He's got his crop is full of milk, and wait a minute, is he still alive? No. Well, sometimes when they're like this, sometimes when they got hypothermia, and you put them under a lamp, I have brought them back to life. I'm not saying that I bring back the dead from the life. Don't get that twisted. I'm just saying that I found a baby before that the parents weren't sitting on him, and he was so cold, he was like almost dead. And then I seen him twitch a little bit, and I said, aha! Once he twitched, I knew that he was dying from hypothermia, and I brought him right inside the house, and I put him underneath a brooder that I got, a lamp. And in about an hour later, he started recovering, and then I got to hand feed him. So this guy died of hypothermia. That means they got off of him while maybe this pair want to breed again, and when they get off to breed or to feed, they let the baby die because he's full. So now I know what to do with this pair. Next time, they won't be bred in the cold weather like this because they're not good parents. So we're gonna throw them away. We're gonna relocate this pair now. Now this pair is gonna get broken up. I'm gonna put the hen with the hens and the cock with the cocks because we don't need them. They're not gonna be breeding anyway. Over here we have another pair. These are a good pair because they have a big baby. Let's look at his baby. Let me see if we can match up. She's got eggs again. The baby's right behind, and she's laying eggs again. All right, we're gonna clean that loft up right here because it's kind of got a little odor to it, and the baby's pretty big. This is the first baby I had, and it's silver. It's a silver like the parents, like the mother. I don't know if I can focus on him. There goes the baby. That baby's big already, and they take good care of him, and she's laying eggs again. So we're gonna do something about that pair right here. The pair that's in that box that let the baby die. That baby was full. He's got crop. His crop was full of milk, and he was doing great. And then I don't know what happened. I know it's been cold, so they must have got off of him for a while, and then he died from hypothermia because today is cold. Today was in the 30s, and a baby that's not being covered by the parents throughout the day and the night, they'll get hypothermia like really fast. So that's the bad part about breeding in April, that April is unpredictable with this weather. The weather could be 75 degrees in the daytime and 20 in the nighttime. That's what April's about. So that's okay. We'll do something about that. You know, I already found out that pair is not a good breeding pair anyway, because the guy that I got those birds told me I use homers to breed those. And I will use my rollers to breed those. I put the eggs to my rollers, and then once I see that the rollers are giving up because those babies are so big, then I hand feed them myself. I'm gonna say later to you guys now, because now I'm gonna take care of all those feeders. I'm gonna clean them out and put them back in the loft. And I'm kind of tired because I've been working all day today, bossing up stuff and getting things ready for my moving. So you guys have a good day, man, and I'll see y'all later. See ya.